I see. Suit yourself. Brings me no pleasure to do this, but we're blowing the lid off one way or another.
Both in regards to the Oathbreaker's plan, as well as your true intentions.
Elaine. Jen.
Looks like we'll have to fight our way out.
Yeah. Not much leeway for anything else right now. We're up against the Immovable and Beauty's Blade. Don't take any chances.
Oh, well done. You're right on the mark.
You fell right into our trap, you stupid little problem solvers!
Oh, hardly. This is merely a temporary alliance. We both want the 2 pieces of the Genesis that's presently in your possession.
Oh, and I want payback for you making a fool of me in Messeldom. Who's laughing now, huh?
My apologies. I take no pleasure in stabbing a former ally in the back. Don't fret. You have my word that I won't do anything too terrible. Rest well.
Okay, that's our cue.
Well, we did agree to help you. I just didn't expect you'd need us so soon.
This is as good a time as any to find out more about what happened in Messeldom and Longport. Don't you guys agree?
Oh, you didn't tell me they had friends in the guild!
Now would be a good time to make our exit.
We'll hold them off. Go!
Just be careful, okay? As long as they've got Gao Long, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
You didn't bring the immovable with you? How disappointing.
Well, sorry that we're not good enough.
I figured you'd be here. You ain't the types to turn tail and run for the hills.
Looks like your plan went up in smoke, Sal. That's unlike you. You should have listened to my counsel. These weaklings did nothing but drag us down.
In my defense, my plan didn't account for the Bracer's untimely arrival.
Who are you calling weaklings, sourpuss?
Shut up, woman. I wasn't speaking to you. I would never. I have no interest in a family that has already fallen from grace. I'm nothing more than a lost, wayward soul who was plucked from the streets and raised as a warrior. All I seek now is satisfaction. Satisfaction for an unquenchable thirst and an insatiable hunger. This pain has plagued me since I was a small child. That's what drove me to Heyue, a den of monsters who are locked in an unending battle for supremacy. I determined that there was no better house to throw my support behind than the Lee family.
You piece of shit!
I get it. You helped get that new family established, and now you're biding your time until Heyue gets its foothold back in the underworld. Then all that's left is to wait for the real power struggle to get going.
Once that happens, you will always be in someone's crosshairs. That's what you're really after, isn't it?
Wait, he wants to have a target on his back?
I desire neither approval nor understanding, but if you choose to stand between me and my goal, I will crush you. By all means, come at me. I would very much like to rectify my defeat in Longport.
I can feel his bloodlust from here.
Bastard!
Hey! I feel like we're being totally ignored here! Go, you useless cretins! If you see a window to snatch the fragments, take it!
Yes, ma'am.
This is getting good.
What in the...
Why are you here? You're not seriously trying to help us, are you?
You got it! Like I said earlier, we made a deal, and our support is part of the package. Think of me as your trusty tour guide.
I didn't think they would actually join us in fights.
Just what we need. More layers of confusion to clear up later.
I didn't think you had actually made a deal with Harwood. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? If the Oathbreaker truly is on your side, then that's all the more reason to retrieve those fragments. I'm sure the Lee family will find some use for them in the near future.
You make it sound like the end's already been decided.
Well, it has. This fight's gonna end with me beating the ever-loving shit out of you! You're gonna pay for what you did to Austin!
Just what do you think you're doing, Sal?
I'm simply giving you one final little test. I need to know if you're worthy of serving the Lee family!
What are you saying? Aren't you the one who told me you would give meaning to my struggle and a purpose for all my fighting? That's the whole reason why I decided to follow you in the first place. You know my resolve is firm, so why test me?
I'm afraid resolve alone isn't sufficient. This test is critical to the future of the Lee name. I must know if Gao Long, master of the Gekka School of Martial Arts, is truly worthy of taking on his true name of Fun Lee and becoming the head of our new family.
He's a Lee?
You aren't pulling our legs, are you?
Of course not. Gao Long, you are my younger brother. We are connected by name and by blood.
know, I admired you, Sal. I thought of you as something of a kindred spirit, given how we were both taken in by families that weren't our own. Also, I respected that you didn't merely speak with your fists, unlike me. You used your cunning and wit to achieve your own ends. Though I never could have imagined you were my brother all along. So, you did all this to find your lost brother and restore your family name. How utterly pitiful. If this was the culmination of all your scheming, then you're nothing more than a naive, idealistic fool.
Don't misunderstand. I assure you, reuniting with you was of tertiary concern. I may be abdicating my status as head of the household, but that is only so I could focus my efforts on what I do best. In time, it will become abundantly clear which of us is on top.
I see now. Your plan is to have me serve as a figurehead, while you call the shots behind the scenes. What a relief.
Impressive.
I won't be taking on that role anytime soon. I still need time to determine if you're worthy. So, convince me, Sao Li, brother of fun. Convince me that you're worthy of being the one to pull my strings. That you're the only man who can truly satisfy my thirst for power.
I'll do more than that. I look forward to making you mine, Gao Long.
You satisfied now? You finally got what you always wanted. You've done a lot for me over the years, so... Tell me, was that because...
You were a stand-in for the younger brother I lost? If I said yes, would you accept that answer? My ambitions go far beyond this. I'm only just getting started. I'll be awaiting the day you choose your own path.